Every weekday, litigants flood various courts to either follow up on their cases or for judgment. At the court complex in Kumasi, lawyers and their clients stand in small groups before or after their cases, which are heard in the various courtrooms here. These cases, mostly civil, compound the work of the 420 magistrates and judges administering justice to over 30 million Ghanaians across the country. For a practitioner with the Legal Ink Chambers, Mohammed Kamil, clients should adopt the alternative dispute resolution mechanism to help the justice delivery system.
So privacy is very key. It's one of the benefits of ADR. Whatever information or facts that you have, which you need to bring forth in resolving the case, if you adopt ADR, it is going to be disclosed to only the other side and whichever third party is involved. Unlike courts where you have all manner of people getting to know about such information or facts that you don't want if you submit it to the court system. So those are the benefits with ADR that I will advise and recommend parties or persons who are involved in disputes to consider as an option. As a first port of call, okay, you can consider ADR. If it fails, then you go to court as a last resort.
A litigant, 41-year-old Felix Osayajiman, narrates how he benefited from the ADR mechanism.
No big sika sa akwa wo ho no be se na bufuo timeti ya ne se wa be serve me letter or the court ye twa kwan ya ye ba dakro pe me koye na judge ni se wa refer asem no ko ADR ti ADR no na ma adwe me se ye bank efri se ye ADB bank ho te kire na me lawyer ka kire me se ye adwumakuo bi a aban na ayi wo mo a wo mo siesi asem ye call ADR no a ekwan ya omofa so eni ablantie no kasa ye chese eye me nwanwa je me nsem na watwe mienu pepepepepepe na bufuo ni nyina afiri ablantie nim ablantie no an kasa koyi asem no afiri court ho.
Section 72 and 73 of the Court Acts 1993, Act 495, CI 133, and the ADR Act 789 of 2010 make it imperative that ADR should be adopted regardless of the courts. Justice of the Court of Appeal and judge in charge of ADR, Irene Charity Labi, spoke about the importance of ADR.
Another advantage of ADR is that it helps parties to willingly comply with agreements they make after the ADR process. People who design their own solutions to their own conflicts are more satisfied with the outcome than people who leave the resolution of their disputes in the hands of another person or authority. They therefore have a stronger commitment to comply with such agreements than those for which they have had no say. Another advantage is that it provides a healthier method of resolving disputes and parties' conflicts which arise within an ongoing relationship, such as families, neighbors, landlords and tenants, as well as business associates. Appreciate techniques which support the positive maintenance of this relationship and often find out that the process itself teaches them new ways to deal with future conflicts and new ways to communicate.
Chief Justice, His Lordship Justice Enini Yabua, reveals how the use of the ADR has cleared the backlog in courts across the country.
Over the last 1.5 decades, the ADR program has to a large extent performed impressively by helping the judiciary to reduce the load on the courts by 29,558 cases. This is a positive support ADR has offered to the judiciary, without which this load would have been borne by the courts under more stressful conditions. The good news is that this number of cases resolved at ADR are resolved absolutely without resorting to appeals, which also creates another backlog.
For the private legal practitioner, Mohammed Kamil, more sensitization is needed to get the citizenry aware of the ADR mechanism.
There's obviously room for enhanced sensitization and education on this, because I believe that there are lots of Ghanaians who are, shall I say, ignorant about this alternative system of dispute resolution.
Felix Osei Ajiman believes other litigants like him should use ADR when seeking justice in Ghana.
The Judicial Service believes the introduction of the alternative dispute resolution mechanism can help reduce or address the backlog of cases in courts in Ghana and also improve the justice delivery system. Hafiz Tijani, Citi News, Kumasi.